How you guys doing? This is Martin. You know me, 52-year-old man, about girl dating a girlfriend, about to retire. I had 16 years worth of retirement, and then COVID hit, and then that dropped the retirement, the interest rate in the bank from 1% from 5 to 10%. Where if I had 100,000, I could at least get 5,000 back to $1,000 a month on 100,000 at 1%, which means within 2 or 3 years, I'd probably have start eating into my principal because there's no return on investment. If you know about passive income, you ask your mom and dad when interest rate used to be 10% and you had $100,000 and you put it in a bank at 10% and you got back $10,000. That's a big difference. Also, now my office is closed, so now for the next 3 weeks, my office is closed, so now I have to work out my car. But I have a satellite office where I have an office space where I can also go work there. But things just keep happening. Just COVID has destroyed my retirement, so that's why you see me talking a lot about my different programs I have, because it's a money world, man. It's a money world. That's what COVID taught me. You know, you go to supermarkets. When you got the $1,200 from the government, people were buying toilet paper, buying up all the hot dogs, buying up the frozen vegetables. Now all they can afford is biscuits, and they buy the chili. Do you know what I'm talking about? That Hormel chili, the non-bean one. I finally bought 2 cans. I bought the last 2 cans. It's gone, man. They've been buying that chili up. So I guess now people are eating chili and biscuits because it's cold. So today, I just want to talk about why I was afraid of credit, but I finally opened up I got $8,200 worth of credit in 2 minutes. Finally, I got over my fear of opening up credit. You're going to have to use credit going into this COVID environment. You got to have credit just to buy your time. So that's what I'm saying. If you get an application in the mail saying, hey, you've been approved for $400, $500, go get it, man. Get it, because right now, this isn't the bank still. All those mailers and people calling you to open up the credit card. They haven't taken until a full pack of the COVID stuff, and they don't know what Biden's going to do. But go out there and get as much credit as you can, even if you get it. Remember back in 2008. People thought they had all kind of credit for their houses, lines of credit, and the bank cut it. Hey, let them cut it. Get it first, and if they want to take it away, let them take it away. I was afraid to open up those credit cards because I had lost 2 rental properties. So when people talk to you about, oh, you can buy a duplex and flip a duplex and this and that, I hate to say it, but it's almost a Ponzi scheme. If you have a rental house, you have a duplex, triplex, fourplex. I've learned, if I were to do it again, do Section 8, man. Because you see what happened with the COVID, right? You try to have a regular person pay the rent. They don't pay the rent. Then they get to January 31st, 2021 to pay the rent, but you don't get paid. So you're out taking forbearances, scrambling to pay the money. On top of it, you have to pay the taxes. See, I learned that the hard way when I had my 2 duplexes. Realized, tenants don't pay money. It blew my mind, because I said, well, who would want to be homeless and who would want to just hold up someone's property? A lot of people, man. Especially with this COVID thing. I don't have any money. And then, well, can you give me something? I can't give you 25%. So say, for example, my mortgage payment was $1,700, and I charge my tenants $1,700. 25% of that is, I don't know, $400 or $500. So I'm down minus $1,300. They're giving me 25%. And I'm hoping they're going to pay me back later. But I'm in California. So if you go to City Abandoned, they had these little shacks, those storage shacks that you put your tools in. Well, they have this whole little area where people living in them. So we have people living in them, basically a dollhouse or something. So, hey, they're not going to pay my rent. They're going to move into a dollhouse. So now I got to wait for the economy to turn around. Then people say, hey, we want to live in a quality place. I have a girlfriend, I have a family, I have a husband. I want somewhere safe. Otherwise, they'll stay in the ghetto, the Section 8 areas, the cheap apartments. You'll rent a house across from an Amazon warehouse wall, buy yourself a Mercedes, a Mustang, and think things are going good. That's fine. You have to go out and get credit, man. I lost my duplexes to foreclosure. So don't believe the banks when they said, "Oh, property value's going up. Oh, we'll give you options to foreclosure." Just give rid of the house, man. Get rid of the house. Just go get a cheaper one. If you can sell yours and make a profit, take that money. Either buy a cheaper one or just rent. Because we haven't seen the full effect of COVID. So you need to have credit. The problem, what you have to realize with credit, you need to just have some cash flow coming in where you can service the debt. So you can knock yourself out a good $10,000 to $15,000, but you want to keep it. You don't want it tied up in the car. So many people right now, you see them have their Mercedes, the Audis, people buying anything electric and stuff. That's fine. But the problem is you have money tied up in a vehicle, but you don't have any liquid money. And that's the problem. It's nothing about looking cool, but that money's tied up in the car. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do any type of money, any type of thing now, get credit. Just start stacking credit, man. Because ain't no stimulus package coming no time soon. So if you have a little bit of money, say you're working and you want to try to preserve that cash flow, hey, open yourself up $1,000, $2,000 line of credit and just pay it off each month. Whatever the payment is, pay it off. And eventually, half of that money will be yours when it comes time to call the loan and send their money back. But I was afraid of credit because I also lost a house. I thought, okay, I have a tenant pay $300. They wouldn't mess that up. Messed that up too, man. So, that was back in 2008 and not too long ago where people had money and the economy was booming. Now just think what's going to happen going into 2021. Kids still aren't in school. How many janitors do you need for an empty building? Bus drivers, mechanics. Now with the supermarkets, they're like, oh, we want to limit the number of people in the supermarket. And eventually I'll probably have to stand on the line and get into a supermarket. But I'm in California. The playgrounds are open. So I want you guys, I need 20 likes today. Subscribe, comment, like. What do you think about? Were you afraid of credit like me? Or, hey, you know what? I was also afraid of credit because I had a $94,117 student loan. I was paying that off too. So I was like, oh, more debt. And I got that college, did my MBA just at 2001. I thought I was going to be the black Steve Jobs. And what happens? I woke up one morning, planes were flying into the buildings. It's like, God damn. Is it? Hey, your mom watched Graveyard? God damn! When he starts doing that, putting the water and the rats come out. That's how I felt when 2001 hit with the 9/11. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. I'm graduating. Silicon Valley had different positions I was talking about, interviewing for, and then the economy comes to a halt. Don't have that happen again. But 2021 is going to be the housing bust that we had in 2008 because the banks are trying to trick all these people into keeping their houses. House values going up. I'm like, how? People out of work. Businesses are closed. How did they even have the money to buy the house? Does that make any sense to you? Subscribe, comment, like. My name is Nugget FM. I just want to tell you the truth, man. They're lying to you. What they're trying to do is prevent people from walking away from them houses. Oh, yeah, your house is worth more. Even though you're not working, nobody's working, no stimulus money's coming. The aliens, listen, I'm going to do a special video about my alien conspiracy, COVID, and the moon landing. Watch that after this. Working on it. I'm going to try to separate my business videos from my financial videos, but I'm going to do one on the moon landing, one on COVID, and one on why Trump actually formed the galactic force. Tune in for that. But today, for this one, I just want to open up your mind. That's why I say you have to pay off your car loan. That's why I have my $75, $125, $200 programs. Pay off those cars, man. I know some of you been buying those cars at those secondhand places. Or I got a deal, man. You ain't got no motherfucking deal, man. Come on, man. If you had a deal, you would have bought the car already. You're broke, man. I'll give you no deal, man. Can you afford the repairs? Or are you going to be riding around on a donut? We'll find out soon. A lot of you people with these cars. But that's what I'm saying. I paid off one car in 19 months, the 2012 Camry. Now my 2014 Camry, I've paid almost 21 for payments, and I've gotten that balance down to about 6,800. So I'll probably pay. Goal is to pay it off in 36 months, but maybe I'll pay it off in 40 months. The reason why you want to pay it off early, IRS depreciates a car after 60 months. After 60 months or 5 years, your car is worth zero to IRS. Not counting the number of models that are going to come out before, that going to come out after you get your car. But also, do you just want to have the stress of, like, okay, of just, I got to remember to pay my car loan. I remember to pay my car loan. The insurance is going up. The insurance is going up. Why don't you just get it paid off? Hey, you have those 14 months. Okay, I got the car paid off. It's mine. If I want to sell it, I can sell it. Now you can just start banking cash, banking cash, banking cash. That is what you need to start doing, man. You need to just start banking some money now, because it's going to be tough in 2021. I'm telling you, they're going to be right. The aliens are going to come over. The aliens are coming, man. I mean, I think they're going to be rioting in the streets. You already see some of the young people. They're just done, especially some of the young men. They're freaky, man. I don't know what the fuck's up with them. Just watch them. Now the women are doing the same thing. People are hanging outside bathrooms. Went to the rest area today. People like to hang around bathrooms, man. I just don't get it. I went to all-guy high school. I don't mean all the dick jokes, all this jokes, fucking Sister Maria or Sister Flores joke. So when I'm just going to bath. So I know it is to go in a bathroom with a bunch of guys. You just want to piss, man. Get out, shit, get out. Here you got people hanging out the bathroom. What you doing, man? Wants to come suck your dick, man? Or you just have a bunch of men just hanging out together. It's like, why? I think it's part of my next video. I'm working on that alien conspiracy one, so I'll talk to you a little bit about that. But let's see if we can't get 20 likes today. I want to get 100,000 subscribers, because Negative M wants to be the truth. Because once Biden comes into office, they're going to be lying to you, man. They ain't even lying to the older people. They're just lying to the young people. What can we tell these young people so they won't riot? Are they going to be similar to Oregon? Hey, let's legalize drugs, just whatever. Let the young people shoot up with the heroin. Shit, the more that die, the better. More that die, the less we gotta pay out. Hey, watch. That's gonna be what they say. Hey, let's lower the age of consent. Hey, why wait till they're 18 to get married? Hey, why aren't they 14 or 15? Or just, hey, if you're married, why don't we open it up? I know in the old days you say you want to stay close, but hey, why don't you? Why don't we swing it? It's illegal to swing and all that kind of stuff. So I see, watch out those crazy policies be coming, because they can't control the economy. So sex related, gender related couples, hey, it's okay if you screw around. Sodom and Gomorrah. It's gonna be crazy, man. Drugs, young people taking drugs. I just laugh, because when I was younger, tattoos, working in a warehouse and doing tattoos, gambling, working in a warehouse were negative things. Now you got a whole generation working in warehouses, driving their fancy cars. Are you guys meeting that 49.5 pound limit? Amazon and these warehouse houses you lifting? So that's what I'm saying. With making $15 an hour, what the hell are they going to do, man? What kind of houses they going to buy? That's what I'm saying. The housing market is a myth, man. And the older people who have their houses, they're going to start dumping their houses soon. Oh, fuck it. Someone come take it. I don't care. Just take it. Then you can get yourself a house if you want to be a house owner in a nice area. Wait till then. Don't buy a new development. If you're thinking about buying into a new development, just before you walk through, say, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, we're going to have cool neighbors. Just go across the street to the houses that have been there for 20 years. Do. Boo, boo, boo. Pussy this. Dick that. Run, 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 run. Boo, 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 boo. That's what you just go across the street. See what that is your future if you buy a house. Neighbors with trash in their house, barking dogs, fucked up kids live at home that are 30 years old, smoking out, partying and stuff. I'm leaving my house to my baby. He's a fucking 15-year-old dropout. Doesn't do shit. Brings his girlfriend home. He got pregnant. But I love him. Kick his ass to the curb. So subscribe, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like. Just wanted to give you a little bit of idea of before you go out there and buy a house or you think the housing market's increasing or getting better. Let me know. The reason why I tell you this is because I've owned 2 duplexes. I've owned 2 houses, and I've been like a renter and a property manager, so I know. So 2021 is going to meet a new 2008 bus. Don't get caught buying a house. Going for 20 likes. Join the channel. I'm looking for 100,000 subscribers. Talk to you later.